What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is Court, your Autobot, and I'm here today bringing you guys a brand new video. Now, today's video, guys, I'm actually talking about something that has to do with the supply credits that you guys see in the top right-hand corner of my screen. You might be able to see it, you might not be able to, but just for those of you guys, if you can't see it, I have 12,000 supply credits. It's absolutely insane. Now, there's one variant in this game that I am grinding for specifically, and that is the Car 98 Torpedo variant. Now, you might be wondering, why aren't you grinding for the Faithful 2, for the M19, or the Ranger? Well, because I have both of them. I have the Ranger, and I have the Faithful 2. Now, I don't have the Faithful 1 or the Ranger 2, but, you know, I'm not really worried about it. I have one of either of the variants, so I'm not too worried about it. I mean, the Gumshoe would be nice as well, but I don't really care. But more specifically, I am grinding for that Car 98 Torpedo variant, and I feel like this is something that this game definitely needs, because this whole system that they have right now for getting your weapons, your weapon variants and shit, is absolutely stupid. Now, if you guys remember back on Infinite Warfare, if you guys didn't play it, I'll give you guys a quick little rundown of how it worked. Now, you could get your variants out of your supply drops, but if you wanted a specific variant and you couldn't get it out of a supply drop, but you had a bunch of supply credits or depot credits or whatever you want to call them laying around that you could spend, that was how you got your weapon variants that you wanted if you couldn't get them out of a supply drop. Like, I myself, I wanted the Harbinger, the KBS Longbow Harbinger variant, just because of how good it was. And so what did I do? I went and I grinded my ass off, and I tried to get it out of a supply drop. Eventually, I racked up enough supply credits that I could actually buy the variant, which was like 4,000 credits or something like that. But that's the thing that this game needs, is where you can't get if you can't get your epic variant of the gun out of a supply drop, you should be able to craft it somehow, whether just buying it directly or crafting it through the quartermaster somehow. And that's the thing with this game that it really does lack, is the fact that you can't do that. I mean, yes, if you're going from the Faithful to the Faithful 2, okay, so the Faithful to the Faithful 2, the Faithful 2 would be like the Mark II version of the gun, where it's only obtainable through a supply drop. I understand that. If it's a heroic, it's a supply drop only. That makes sense to me. But making people grind to get the epic variant, which is the lowest variant for most guns for most of the guns in the game. I mean, with the newer ones, there are rares, but that's just a basic weapon skin. I don't understand that at all, really. Honestly, I don't. But if you're making people grind to get the lowest available weapon, or the lowest available rarity for a weapon skin, that's really, really low. That's really, really fucking pathetic. I mean, or you're just making them buy supply drops to get it, and that's not right. It's not. This game is, all in all, this game is a great game, and it deserves a hell of a lot better. But with this game, I feel like that is something that is definitely missing, just because, I mean, I've grinded my ass off, and I've opened tons of supply drops to get my Torpedo variant, but I haven't gotten it yet, because I really just have no luck with supply drops. I mean, yes, the first weekend the game came out, I got the Faithful 2, which, you know, that you can consider that lucky, but I wasn't really looking for that variant at the time, because I was using the Car 98 more than I was anything else, and the Car 98 is the main gun that I use. I mean, yes, I will use the M1903 from time to time, but I don't make a habit out of using it, because I still prefer the car, just the way the car plays. And the reason why I want the Torpedo in particular is because the Torpedo variant on the car just feels so smooth. I mean, like, the car itself feels smooth as it is, but the Torpedo variant is just that much better, which is why I want it. I mean, that's just my opinion on the matter, and I mean, there's some people that are probably going to disagree with me, saying, oh, you should try to get the Nightmare variant or whatever. I have the Nightmare variant. I don't really like it. And, you know, the Fallen variant is nice. I do like the Fallen, but I still prefer the Torpedo. I mean, yes, they're probably going to add more variants into the game at a later date, and they very well could add this feature into the game. This is definitely a feature that I feel like they need to add into it. Just because, you know, you should have the ability to control what weapons you get as well. Because leaving it up to 100% chance, like leaving it up to complete chance to get the weapons that you want to grind, that you're grinding to get, isn't right. It just takes the whole grinding aspect out of the game, because there's no point in grinding. You can just pay your way to try to get it. That's literally all it is. And I feel like doing it the way that Infinite Warfare did it, with being able to craft the variants that you want, grinding to get the credits and the supply drops and stuff like this to craft them. I feel like that is definitely the way that this game should be played. I mean, it makes it a little more pleasurable for those people that don't get a lot of supply drops, because for the people that don't get a lot of supply drops, it is really, really stupid that you can't get your variants in other ways. Whether it be completing contracts to get your supply credits or whatever. Like, I complete a lot of contracts to get supply drops, and I still don't get it. It's absolutely fucking sad. But, you know, this is something that the game definitely could make use of, and I feel like it would draw some more people back into it, because that's a lot of people don't play a lot of people stopped playing this game, went back to Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 2 and stuff like that. Mainly because, one, they're a bunch of faggots and they don't give a game a chance. But, you know, I feel like that this is something that will definitely make the game a little more enjoyable for everyone. Not just the people that have insane supply drop luck. But anyway, if you guys think that this is definitely a feature that we should have, let me know, because I really do feel like it, and if you guys agree with me, that'd be great. I mean, if you guys have other opinions on the matter, please let me know. I'd love to hear them in the comments down below. And if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click that bell notification if you guys are new to the channel, and that way you guys are notified every time I upload a video, so you can be right there on the ball, because YouTube sub boxes are broken as fuck right now. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. It's been your boy Corey, or Autobot, and I'm out. Peace.